the top 10 features that they decided to add into the game. So without wasting time, guys, let us immediately jump into this video. Feature number 1, mascots. They decided to implement by putting in mascots, and that is a very interesting feature to have. So with the mascots, you get to be able to interact with them, like, you know, celebrate when you score a goal, celebrate with them, and I personally think that is dope. That is cool. With feature number 2, they decided to do a first-person camera view. Yep, you heard me, first-person camera view. With the first-person camera view, of course, we all know what it is. You're able to now play as a first person. A first person, and every goal that you score, if you score like an amazing goal, they give you a very cool replay of a first person camera view of the ball going into the net and all of that. Feature number 3, set piece. Yep, set piece. For all your set pieces now, it becomes much easier. They've decided to do a new thing that has never been done before. If you're doing a set piece, you can now like tell your player to go to a certain area, you deliver the ball, and it's a goal. Feature number 4, graphics are way better. I mean, we've heard this one. I've heard this one. I don't know about you. The graphics are way better now. Are they? I'd love to give them a benefit of a doubt. But if you haven't checked out my last video I did, the one I did of a gameplay, the graphics did look very different, and they did implement new things that go along with the graphics. Like a cool feature that I found very interesting is if you're in the stadium and they just happen to take a picture of you in real life, they're now going to take pictures of people in the stadium just randomly. You'll be able to see yourself in the stands in the game. So that's actually like a cool feature that they decided to add. Feature number 5, blue card. Yep, they have decided to implement the blue card, but that of course is in clubs. If you're playing clubs, that's where you get the blue card. So with clubs, I did explain it also in my previous video in the gameplay. You can check out my last video and you will find all the explanation. Feature number 6, youth tournament in career mode. Yes, youth tournament in career mode. You're now able, at first we could never like use our youth players in FC or in FIFA, so now they decided to implement us being able to use them. So of course you're gonna go on tournaments and actually play using the youth players, which is a very interesting mode they decided to add. And of course I do believe the mode is gonna be when you're a manager and all of that. So we all know when you're a manager, they give you certain tasks. You need to do this, you need to do that, and the most important tasks they always give us is you have to get youth players, you have to develop youth players. So that's what they decided to implement. So now we can actually play using the youth players. Feature number 7, Fabrizio Romano has been added into career mode. Yes, you heard me right. He's been added into career mode, which is another interesting thing, because I did say in my previous video, like, career mode was whack. Let's be honest, like, it was repetitive. So they decided, you know what? Let's add Fabrizio Romano. If you don't know who he is, but I'm sure you know by now who he is. Of course, he does the transfer market update on news. He updates us on news with the new transfers, and I find it very interesting that, of course, now when our players like going into a new club, they like now he will tell us like, oh, you know, you moved to a new club, and that's like a cool casino feature that they decided to add. So I'm loving it. I can't wait to see that feature. Feature number 8, which is relegation. Of course, with relegation, I mean, it's mainly focused on clubs. Also did a video on that if you check out my previous video. When you play like with your friends and do all of that, like you get to be in a division, and the more matches you lose, the more your chances are being decreased of being in the division. So there will be a match that you will, of course, be able to play that will determine whether you're going to be relegated or not relegated. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Feature number 9, which is of course icons in career mode. Yes, I've been complaining about career mode for the past many years now. Like, career mode was bad. It was that bad. And of course, they have now decided to implement the icons in the career mode. So icons, by icons, David Beckham, Thierry Henry, we're going to be able to like play with them in career mode now, or play with them or play against them. I'm not really certain about that part, but they're going to be in career mode, and which is a very exciting feature that they decided to add. Feature number 10, you can now share your tactics with friends, whatever it is, bro. You want to share it with your girlfriend, your dog, your cat, whatever it is you want to share your tactics with. If you haven't seen that video, I did touch on that in my previous video, which is the gameplay, the deep dive into the gameplay. You can check it out and you'll find the explanation there. But you're now able to share your tactics, and that's very cool. Like, you can now implement your own tactics when you're playing the way you like your play style, the way you like to play. That's how it basically is going to be. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've watched up to now, to this far, I really appreciate you watching. I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.